Okay, we're back. Today we're going to be covering two comedy series that I just finished. Starting off with this one, which is going to be about Abbott Elementary, which, if you don't know, is a new and probably, one of only two network shows left that not only, I don't even know if I want to say relevance, but that I personally watch and that many people probably watch. Abbott Elementary isn't super big. Let's say that. I'm not sure if people really watch it yet. But it's that and This Is Us. I think This Is Us is like NBC's last thing they're holding on to that's still network and not just streaming, because it's on Hulu. It does stream on Hulu, but it's still NBC. And Abbott Elementary is ABC. It's kind of the new Modern Family, which was one of the long series of things that blew up because of The Office, with that stylistic, well, I hate saying The Office too, it's the big one, but really it all stems from Arrested Development. And The Office is like the GOAT for me, and I'm still going to give the credit. Just the way it's shot, the whole like mockumentary type thing. Arrested Development started it, and then The Office kind of took it to another level by doing the whole like being conscious of it, where Arrested Development is just kind of shot that way. And then that led to things like, I never watched Modern Family, so I'm assuming that's one where they don't do the like actual like interviews and everything. So I'm thinking that's a lot like that. And then even Succession, something that's shot very similar to that, where it's almost shaky cam, like someone's in the room with a camera. At times, it's not the same idea. But then we've got I know Upload. I don't think it's shot like that, obviously, but it's the same people that made The Office and everything else. And then they made some other ones that are shot like that didn't really work out. But and then there's Parks and Rec that was like mockumentary. This is exactly like Parks and Rec and The Office. It's just now they're setting it in elementary school. The thing with this is, and this is something that I actually thought about when I was watching The Office, is I was like, this is an idea that they should put in like a school setting, because you think it has to be a work setting that works with this. And I was always like, a school's kind of the only thing you could think of that's gonna work other than these two. And it does. The idea in general really works. I think the casting is good. I think I love where they're trying to go with it. I think the writing from the jump was a little, it's not even tacky as much as it's just trying really hard to be what these other two shows have been, like what Parks and Rec and The Office did. But they were similar, let's say that. If you compare those two, they're similar. I don't think Parks and Rec was as good, but it's just a matter of difference. Parks and Rec was just as successful in getting a vibe. And I think it went with, because you're going to have to kind of have the same writing, the same style, but you need actors and a cast who can really make it their own. And this cast hasn't done that yet. I think, not that they didn't bring in big enough names, but I think in this, you didn't bring enough people that have that talent that like, or are well known enough where you're going to hear that stuff and be able to kind of put it to the side and not realize it. People that can make it their own. They haven't yet. They seem more like fans who were really lucky and got cast in this show and are trying to keep pace with those two predecessors. That being said, there's still moments that are funny. I mean, Taylor James Williams is really funny. Janelle James is like the highlight of the show. She's really funny. She plays the principal, and I think she does hit it on the mark. But she's not enough, you know what I mean? Whereas like Steve Carell, when the show wasn't great, was enough. Or wouldn't have been enough. You know what I mean? Like if other people didn't start picking it up, it wouldn't have worked. Same thing for Amy Poehler with Parks and Rec. If other people didn't start picking it up, it wouldn't have worked. And I think that I'm not going to say it's a lost cause. I'm going to watch season 2. Because those two shows also started off rather weak, because they needed to kind of get their footing first. With a show like this, I think you need that. You need to get your footing. And you go in and you have this idea of what character is going to be, and they never really do, because you base a lot of what they're going to be off of what the audience ends up liking about them or disliking about them. And so the important thing is kind of feeling that vibe out and seeing where they go from that point. And beyond that, I think that the show's got a lot of promise. And I don't know, I'm excited to see where they go with it. I think they've got really good characters. Again, Janelle James already is really good, so I'd watch it again just to see if she gets even funnier, because from what I've seen with The Office and Parks and Rec, the characters that start strong just get better. And so I'd say definitely give it a shot, if not for anything else other than it's just like, it's one of the few things that's still network television, that's still going, and I think has a strong base. And if you like things like Arrested Development, like The Office, like Parks and Rec, and like Modern Family, I think you'll enjoy this. It's not bad by any means. I think it could be funnier, but again, it's that first season kind of hump to get over that all these styles of shows have to get through. And I think they did a good job of keeping it strong enough through that and building characters that make you go, I want to keep watching. So, for me at least, that's my personal opinion. That is Abbott Elementary, the new mockumentary show on ABC. It's also, I watched it on Hulu. It is streaming on Hulu. So watch it there. Let me know what you think in the comments if you did watch it or want to watch it. And that's it for this video. See you next time. Peace.